California is home to Silicon Valley and some of the hottest tech innovations in the world. But one thing it's not home to is the fastest internet speeds. According to a new report by Pando Networks, California only ranks in the top 15 in download speeds. The report found that fastest states are on the East Coast. What's up with that? The top states being Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and New Jersey, while those lagging at the bottom are Idaho, Wyoming, and Montana. The study was conducted by Pando Networks, a New York-based company that specializes in increasing transfer time of large files over the cloud. And joining us now from New York is CEO Robert Levitan. So, Robert, first of all, explain to us, why are these download speeds different in different parts of the country?
Well, I think there's various reasons why they may be different. Our job was just to record the actual data at the end user machines. But clearly, network operators are building out networks that have different capacity and different performance in different areas. And we see that in this data.
So talk to us about some of the trends you saw: wealthy areas versus poor areas, urban areas versus rural areas.
Well, we did see a correlation between wealthy urban areas having faster internet speeds than more rural areas. For instance, the fastest delivery speed we recorded was in Andover, Massachusetts, and the slowest speed we recorded was actually in Pocatello, Idaho. Now, the difference, just to help people understand this, Pocatello at 281 kilobytes per second was 1/10 the speed of the delivery speed that we recorded on end user machines in Andover, Massachusetts. So that's quite a big difference.
How is this being addressed, and how do you think it should be addressed?
Well, I think let's step back a sec, that there are theoretical speeds that everybody has capacity, and then there's the actual speed that people are getting. And I think that it's obviously a business as well as a social and political issue. If we all believe that fast internet speeds are good for the economy and good for development, and if we believe that they are as important as the internet highway system was in developing commerce, then it's important that it be addressed both from a business standpoint and a political standpoint. From a business standpoint, the network operators are building different networks with different speed. From a political standpoint, the FCC and others are looking at this, but as we all know, it's hard to find agreement in Washington what to do about things like this.
And the FCC also released a report today, not just showing that the speeds are different in different places, but that the speeds aren't even as fast as they are advertised. What's your take on that?
Well, that's true. There are a lot of factors that affect speed. How many people are downloading a piece of content in a given time on a given network? So there are theoretical speeds and actual. Remember, this data that we released is based on collecting data from 4,400,000 end-user machines from January through June of this year, and it's the actual data, and recorded at the end-user machine. So our data, we know, is real. I don't know how it stacks up against the potential, but I do know that it shows in many areas that the actual speed is much lower than what people report as the potential delivery speed.
How about globally? You guys are about to release another report on global internet speeds. What are you expecting there?
Well, I've seen a sneak peek, and I can tell you that what we're expecting are a few things you might expect. Korea is going to be extremely fast, and the United States might just break into the top 10. They have not been, for many years, in the top 10 speeds for delivery, but they may just break. We'll see in the next few weeks. But then there's a few surprises. There are countries like Romania that are going to come in pretty close to Korea. Why? I don't know, but maybe somebody there made a decision, and maybe it's a small country. Maybe they made a decision that fast internet speeds were a priority.
Interesting. Who knew Romania would blow us out of the water? All right, Robert Levitan of Pando Networks, we will be watching for that report.